What's so special about Hero Bread's soft, fluffy, and delicious breads, buns, and tortillas? Hero Bread serves up 0 to 1 grams of net carbs, 5 to 11 grams of protein, and high fiber in every delicious serving. Made with natural ingredients, Hero Bread supports gut health, promotes weight management, and helps maintain blood sugar. Hero also drops other limited edition ultra-low net carb goodies like rich flaky croissants and buttery brioche slider rolls. Head to hero.co to shop today.
Hey, 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 I am Anya. Hey, 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 I am Ari. Hey, 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 I am Mommy. Welcome to the third season of Cozy Womb Podcast, where we can all learn and grow into better parents, one explained experience at a time. Let's go!
Here we go.
Back to the show. Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. Hey, new moms. Hey, new dads. Hey, if you're just wondering what this thing about kids is about. Welcome to Cozy Womb Podcast. My name is Shan. The girls are asleep, so we can speak. This is episode 16, and we are talking about how we are over winter and we are trying to march ourselves into spring. February is almost finished, and this is a good time to look into what your plans are with your kids for the summer. Are you going to put them in camp? Are you going to send them to grandma's house? Are they going to go to their dad's house? I don't know what your living situation is, but this is the time to decide what those plans are going to be, because spring is coming and then summer is right around the corner. Also, this winter, it hasn't been really winter in Georgia for us. It's been let's say it's 30 degrees today. Tomorrow is 75 degrees. Then it's rainy, cold, a little ice overnight, and then it's back to summertime. So it's really weird. But I don't know. I'm over winter. I'm ready to not have to wear coats. I'm ready to not have to wear thick socks in the house. I'm tired of paying this heat bill. So let's get this spring on. I'm ready to open up these windows. So I'm just going to talk about some fun activities to do coming up, what you can do for the rest of this month to get it on out the way, some fun local things you could probably do in your town where you're at, and some things to look into for the summer. So first things first, if you're planning on putting your child in camp, that's something you should have started looking at February 1st, but we still have time. We have, I think, 1 more week left of February, so don't go crazy, but there's going to be a few slots for a lot of things. Please keep in mind that there is a registration fee, sometimes for each child or sometimes one registration fee for both, but you really want to go ahead and pay that and get that out the way. There are summer camps for history, there's circus camp, there's overnight camps, there's camps for months, there's camps for weeks, there's camps that cost $900 a week, there's some camps that are free. So just read. A good thing to pick up to look into camps is the Atlanta Parent Magazine. I don't know what city or state you're in, but I feel like every state had a magazine dedicated for parents of that city and what's going on. So look into that, do your Googles, figure out what you need as far as documents, as far as proof of income, all of that mess. Summer camps are way more important because you want your child to continuously be learning over the summer. You don't want to just sit them in front of a tablet. You just don't want them to have the phone in their face. You don't want them at home running up your electricity. You don't want them burning your house down. And going to grandma's house might be boring. And if you're blessed to have both grandparents around, kudos for you. My mom is in Florida. I know that possibly she may want to come up here in Georgia when it gets warm for a few weeks for spring break. But I know she's definitely not staying the whole summer. So I have to put the girls in camp. So look into some camps. Other things you could do is look at some fun activities to do with the family. Maybe stock up on some board games. You can go on Amazon.com to get them for a lower price, or you can go to Barnes & Noble, still sells board games and puzzles. I know I like to do puzzles with the girls. You could look into inexpensive or free places to take your kids around the city. Also, for Atlanta, the All Things Baby Expo will be coming April 4th, and that's 1 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. It's a Baby Expo ATL if you're on IG or Twitter, but it's going to be at Cobb Galleria. And if you go on mareenterprises.com, you can get your tickets. Adults are $15, kids are free. They have face painting. They have pictures with the Easter Bunny. They have special appearance by the Ice Queen, Ice Princess, and Darth Villain. Don't know who those are. They have kids goodie bags. If there are moms-to-be in Atlanta that really want to get into like the latest baby stuff, this is a good expo to go to. Again, it's called All Things Baby Expo, April 4th, 1 p.m. to 5:30. Tickets are really inexpensive and the kids are free. Okay? Something nice to do. Take a friend. What else is coming up? At the local library near me, they have a how to make comics workshop. It's going to be March 9th at 6 p.m. So that's something cool to do at the library with your kid if they like to draw, or if they like comics. That's something good to go do. And it's free. They also have a daddy-daughter hair care workshop February 29th at 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. That's next Saturday at the library. So there's fun things to do at your library. Sometimes they do like a coding workshop. If you're interested in learning about coding, you can still go to the library to read. You can still go to the library to pick out books for your kids if you don't want to buy books or you don't have the income to be buying books. I take the kids there sometimes if I want to pick up some new interesting things on certain topics, either for the podcast or just for my knowing. I pick up new stuff there. Today I got an audio book that is it's a new book. Let me tell you what it is. I got an audio book of what is this called? The Nickel Boys by Colson Whitehead. Everybody says it's a good book, so I want to read it. So I'm going to read it, and I'm going to play it in the car. And I wanted to preview it tonight because I'm really big on can I tolerate the voice? If I can't tolerate the voice that's reading an audiobook, I cannot listen. But I'm going to listen. So I got that book. So audiobooks are still a thing. My vehicle is old enough to still take CDs. Hello, this 2012 Mazda. I'm gonna have to buy a new car soon, but I just feel it because I just feel it. But anyway, we're not gonna talk about my car troubles. We're just not. Another thing that you can do with your kids to burn off all that energy that they'll have in the house is taking them to go jump around. I like taking my kids to Catch a Air. It's very inexpensive. There's one in Dunwoody that I like because they have better parking than the one in Midtown. But the one in Midtown is off Amsterdam Avenue. That parking is horrendous because that parking lot is too small. It's better to go to that location if you're going during the weekday, but unless you're off, technically, you're not going to be able to. And then on the weekends is usually when they do parties. Another place, the price. Catch a Air is $5, so $14.50 per kid or adult. And you can also have their parties there. I had Anya's 5th birthday party there at the one in Dunwoody. I think altogether the cost was you do half down. I think the cost altogether was $5 something. And that was pizza. I brought in the supplies they set up. They have a mascot thing. It's for 2 hours. It's a big room. Wi-Fi, all of that stuff. It's really cool. And again, you can always charge your phone and they just burn themselves out and you take them home. and then they'll fall asleep in the car, and then you'll have all your sanity. Then you have places like Jump and Joy. Never been here, but I will go test it out. I like Jump and Joy personally for this price point, because most places is like they want me to pay $12 for Aria, she's 2, and then they want me to pay like $22 for Anya, and she's 6, and then I have to pay for myself, so that's a lot of money. But Jump and Joy in Douglasville is between $14 and $18 per person, and that's Jump and the letter N joy.com, and it's in Douglasville. That's the only location they have. So there's a lot of places to go. If you, like I said before, if you pick up the Atlanta Parent Magazine, they have a lot of neat places in there for you to take your kid, things to do. The zoo is going to be open again, hopefully by spring. The new park, near Grant Park, is going to be finished. When I tell you, that side of the park looks so beautiful. I don't know if they're going to put like a restaurant there in the middle, but it's near the zoo. You could plan a whole day at the park. I am so jealous of the people that live around Grant Park, because it's a very calm area, besides Boulevard, because it's busy, but walking around the park is fun. You could park on the street. You can throw parties. It has sidewalks. You have the zoo there. You have Grant Central Pizza. I like to get their pizza because it kind of reminds me of New York. So I just like that area. But yeah, hopefully they're finished with that side of the park, but it looks really cute from what I can see, because every time I pass it, I peek. So there's a lot of good things coming for spring, and March is like a week away. Okay, so get yourselves ready. Get your Zyrtec, get your Allegra, get your Claritin, get your Benadryl for your kids, because these sniffles, these stinky trees, they are on the way, honey. And get your gear ready. Parents, don't fret, because if it gets warmer faster than you thought, go ahead and change some of those jeans that you got your kids into shorts. Just cut them off, put them in the washing machine, and let them fray. And have your joy. Don't go out and buy a whole new wardrobe for these kids, because they grow so fast. Get your kids Converse. Converse are very inexpensive. A nice shoe to have for spring and summer. I recommend Converse to every parent that has a growing child, because they're inexpensive. You can dog them out, and they're easy to clean, and you don't have to worry about them. I just do not see myself spending $80 to $100 and something on children's shoes. I just don't see it. I don't even see it for myself sometimes. So I don't know, but I'm ready for spring. I'm over winter. I haven't even worn any of my winter dresses. I haven't worn any of my winter dressy boots. I have things in my closet from winter with the tags on it. This winter was just a waste. I'm ready for spring. I'm ready. My parent head is ready. I'm ready for my mom to take away my worries of dropping the kids off on time and picking them up from after school or camp. I'm just ready to drive relaxed a little bit when it comes to my kids. And I feel like spring is going to do that for me. I really do. So good luck out there, parents. I gave you some fun activities. Again, dads, if you're interested in the daddy-daughter hair care workshop, Google it. It's free. It's February 29th at the local library, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. in Georgia, which is next Saturday. And then the How to Make Comics workshop is March 9th at 6 p.m. at the local library. The All Things Baby Expo is April 4th, 1 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. And that's the Baby Expo at Atlanta. Adult tickets are $15. Kids are free. So there's a lot of free things to do with your kids in Atlanta. We have great parks. I haven't been to Morgan Falls Parks in months because I'm very anti-traffic for the past few months. because I don't have the patience, let alone I do not have the time. And parents out there, if you guys know a good gym where I could take my kids and they can watch my kids while I work out, that's reasonable for a single parent, please let me know. And if you do have a gym out there and you're listening, I think I'm going to have to cancel my gym membership because I do not have somebody to keep the girls every time I want to work out. I want to be able to go to the gym at least 3 times a week. But I don't want to have to pay for the gym membership. Then every time I want to go to the gym, pay for somebody to babysit them, because then I'm paying more than what my gym membership is. So if I'm going to pay more than what my gym membership is, I would like to be able to take my kids to the gym. That's just a single parent gripe. But anyway, thank you guys for listening to Cozy Womb. My name is Shan. You can find me on IG, Cozy Womb Podcast. You can find me on Twitter, Cozy Womb Pod. And my email is cozywombbmama@gmail.com. Bye! Welcome to Mama Shan Tip or Question. Is it a tip or is it a question? Let's see. Whoo, hey. So my Mama Shan tip is make time to read to your kids at nighttime. Make time to introduce them to poetry, introduce them to stories without pictures, introduce them to interpreted pages where there are no words and it's just pictures, like different levels of reading or visuals and things that are going to make their mind work in different ways in different levels. Also, so this week Ari got some like worksheets to do, right? And it's the letter A and her name starts with A. And so I sat down with Ari, I think it was yesterday, and I pointed out the letter A and the lowercase letter A. And I said, Ari, what letter is that? And she said A. And I pointed out the lowercase A. And I said, what letter is that? And she said, I don't know. What letter is it? And I'm just like, girl, you are at daycare Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then Saturday, Sunday, you're with me, or you're with my nephews, or you're with my friend if they want to take them. But you're exposed to all of this, and then you're around your sister. And I'm not understanding why she is not identifying these letters as quick as Anya was. And then I had to think, well, Chantal, Anya was at home with your iPad by herself, and Anya actually likes learning, and Anya will sit there for hours and deconstruct something and learn something and figure out a way to do it herself. Ari's attention is not like Anya's, so I'm there helping Ari like spell out her name, write her name, trace her name. I went over her first name, I went over her middle name, I went over her last name, and what else did we go over? The letters, and we wrote them in lowercase. And then she started identifying them, and I went over the word mom, I went over the word dad, I went over the word sister, and I'm watching her say it, then ask me about something on my desk, then try to grab me around my neck, then pick up something on my bed. So her attention is not there. And when you have multiple kids, you're going to figure out that they are not the same. And when they are not the same, the odds are they're not going to learn the same. So I'm trying to figure out a way to help Arya learn what she needs to know in an Arya way. So my tip is to figure out how your child learns things and feed that. Don't force them to learn it a way that the other sibling does. Don't punish them into learning, because then they're really not going to do it. Don't punish them into reading. Don't punish them into sitting. Just find a way to reel them in with creatively feeding them. That is my tip. Thank you for listening to Cozy Womb. Bye.
What's so special about Hero Bread's soft, fluffy, and delicious breads, buns, and tortillas? Hero Bread serves up 0 to 1 grams of net carbs, 5 to 11 grams of protein, and high fiber in every delicious serving. Made with natural ingredients, Hero Bread supports gut health, promotes weight management, and helps maintain blood sugar. Hero also drops other limited edition ultra-low net carb goodies like rich, flaky croissants and buttery brioche slider rolls. Head to hero.co to shop today.